return, and now we move into a different kind of dark. The dark that lived in the spaces between campfires, in the whispers of grandmothers, in the warnings carved into stories so terrible they could only be told in winter, when the nights were long and no one could leave. Do you see it? There in the case that must never be opened. A bundle of animal skins. Wolf, coyote, owl, stitched together with sinew, stained dark with something that might be blood, or may just be its age. Beside them, a small pouch containing ashes and fragments of bone. The plaque reads, rediscovered from a canyon in the Four Corners region. Date unknown. This is Exhibit XII of my collection. The skin that walked away. Look closer. These skins were not meant to be worn as clothing. They were meant to be worn as transformation. To put on the skin of the wolf is to become the wolf, not in metaphor, but in flesh, in hunger, in deed. It pulls us back to the high desert, to a canyon where the red rocks hold shadows even at noon, and the man who learned that some doors cannot be closed. His name was Thomas, and he was born among the dying, the people, in the shadows of Red Rock Canyons. He grew up hearing the old stories, the ones about coyotes who were not coyotes, about owls that sat on rooftops and watched, about the ones who wore skins and walked at night. He believed the stories, but belief is not the same as fear, and Thomas was young. When he was 17, he found the cave. It was hidden in a place his grandfather had told him never to go. Curiosity is the oldest trap. Inside, in the darkness, he found the bundle. Wolf, coyote, owl, stitched together with sinew. Beside them, pouch of ash and bone. He should have left them. Instead, he touched them. The moment his fingers brushed the fur, cold entered him. A voice whispered without sound, "Put them on." He did not put them on that night, but he took the bundle home and hid it beneath his bed. The change came slowly. He stopped sleeping. The darkness called to him. His mother noticed. His father noticed. The old ones watched him with eyes that had seen too much. He said nothing. One night he carried the bundle into the canyon. He laid out the skin. Wolf, coyote, owl. He picked up the wolf skin. It was warm in his hand, as if it had just been removed from a living thing. He put it on. The change was agony. His bones broke and reformed. His teeth lengthened. He dropped on all fours and ran, and the running was freedom he had never known. By dawn he was human again, but he remembered everything. For years he walked between worlds. By day a man, by night he wore the skins. He ran with wolves, he watched from shadows. He learned the names of the people in the hogans scattered across the canyon. He learned their fears, their secrets. And he learned the voice demanded payment. Give me your brother. Give me your mother. Give me the ones you love. He refused, but the hunger grew. One night he came home to find his mother standing in the doorway. She looked at him, at the fur clinging to his skin. His eyes that were no longer entirely human. "I know what you are," she said. He tried to speak. His mouth would not form words. "My son," she said. "My son is gone." She stepped towards him. For a moment, he saw the woman who'd raised him. Then the hunger came. The darkness surged through him. Before he could stop himself, he was on her. His teeth tore into her throat. Blood sprayed across the walls and splattered onto the floor. She collapsed within seconds. When it was over, the room was silent, except for his ragged breathing. Thomas stared at what he had done. Then he turned and ran into the canyon. He never came back. The bundle was found years later by a rancher who did not understand what he had discovered. He kept it in his house, showed it to friends. He died 3 years later. His son said he spent those years afraid of the dark. On the night he died, the son heard scratching on the roof. When he went outside, there was nothing, only tracks in the dust. Tracks that began as animal prints and became human, leading into the dark. Some say Thomas still walks the canyon, wearing skins that were never meant to be worn. Some say he searches for a way back to himself. Some say the hunger consumed him entirely. The bundle came to me through hands that did not know its history. I do not open it. I watch and wonder if it watches back. So now we leave it be. A bundle of skins, ragged and old, heavy with the weight of a choice made long ago, and a man who cannot unmake it. Think of Thomas running through the canyon on 4 legs. His mother's face, the last human thing he remembers. Think of what it costs to wear the skin that's not your own. Some stories are not puzzles to be solved, but warnings to be heeded. We'll close this case for now, but remember, the oldest stories are the ones we tell to keep the darkness at bay. And sometimes, the darkness listens. My duty is done. The story is told. Now you carry it out into the light. Mind the shadows that move against the wind. This museum, and its keeper, will be here when you return.